Welcome back to MNN, and this is Market Report. First off, Bitcoin stayed bearish at the end of the day, with the day opening at 63,089 and closing at 61,730, with a total loss of 2.15%, reaching a high of 63,515 and a low of 60,777 throughout the day. Next, moving on to other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum also stayed bearish at the end of the day, with the day opening at 1,691 and closing at 1,640, with a total loss of 3.02%, reaching a high of 1,697 and a low of 1,614 throughout the day. Solana stayed bearish as well, opening the day at 66.83 and closing the day at 64.96, with a total loss of 2.79%, reaching a high of 67.48 and a low of 63.55. XRP also stayed bearish, opening the day at 1.168 and closing at 1.138, with a total loss of 2.61%, reaching a high of 1.177 and a low of 1.119. Moving on to metals. Gold stayed bearish, opening at 4,297 and losing a total of 2.05% to close the day at 4,209, reaching a high of 4,343 and a low of 4,199. Moving on to silver, which opened at 68.12 and lost 5.22% to close the day at 64.56, reaching a high of 69.33 and a low of 62.46, staying bearish. Looking at stocks, the S&P 500 stayed bearish, closing at 7,387 with a loss of 19.08 points. Dow Jones stayed bullish, closing at 50,872 with a gain of 86.10 points. Thank you for tuning in to MNN, and this was Market Report.